Hi and welcome to AWS Dev Day in Brisbane. With me I have Glenn Gore, the Chief Architect at Amazon. Welcome Glenn, and thank you for taking the time to speak to us at CloudTrek.
No, my pleasure.
As a developer, how would you approach encapsulating that single function? Is there a boundary that you always have for what you're building in serverless? Do you like to break it up based on the application and what's supposed to come out of it at any given time?
The rule I normally use is I don't worry too much about the service boundaries. I kind of just start building it first. And then I kind of have this litmus test in the back of my head, which is if it's going to take me more than 2 weeks to rewrite it, it's probably got too big. And then I look for, as it's being used, what are those, what's the most clear definition points that I can then break it apart and now have 2 different services or 3 services, 4 services, and just let it organically scale that way. I think the challenge with microservices sometimes is I see customers almost get caught in this analyst paralysis where they're trying to define all these hundreds of microservices. They haven't written a line of code yet. They don't know how customers are going to use it. Well, how do you know you're making the right decisions? We're talking in the keynote this morning about lean development practices, and one of the elements there is decide as late as possible. Well, one of the ways you can do that is by writing the code and seeing how people use it, and then lock in the architecture after the fact.
Yeah.